Welcome back, everybody. We are live here at the Aspen Valley Polo Club, McClure River Ranch, field number 1. We've got the 2021 Emma Challenge Final set to begin here. We're going to get our players lined up here at center field. As soon as we have all 8 of our players lined up, we're going to go ahead and go through our national anthem and player introductions, and then we'll go ahead and get this match underway. So as soon as we get the players into position, which they are getting into right now, we'll go ahead and start off the festivities. So, ladies and gentlemen who are in the stands here, those of you in the house, at this time, can I please ask everyone to please rise? We're going to play the national anthem here. So, ladies and gentlemen, please stand. Gentlemen, if you would, please remove the lids for the playing of our national anthem. Thank you very much. So at this time, I'd like to introduce the two teams. I'm going to start off with the team to my left. That is Rancho Los Amigos. Playing the number 1 position today, we've got Gussie Bush. Playing the number 2 position, Alejandro Novillo Estrada. With the number 3 on his back this afternoon, Juan Bellini. And rounding out the lineup, playing the number 4 back position, Paul Foster. There you have the Rancho Los Amigos team wearing the red jerseys today. On the other side, we've got the team wearing the dark jerseys, Netjets. We've got Alejandra Foster. Vinny Stangeline playing the number 2 position today. Nacho Figueres playing the number 3. And rounding out the lineup, we've got Pablo Spinacci playing the number 4 back position. There we have the two teams. Oh, these guys switched jerseys on me. Yay, switch jerseys on me. Nacho playing number 4. Pablo playing the number 3. My apologies, folks. We'll get that straightened out here. So at this time, we are ready to get underway here with this Emma Challenge Final. Our mounted official out there, Mr. Dale Schwetz, is going to have the teams go over and line up on his position, and we will be getting this one underway. So, here we go. Ball's on the ground. We're off and working here. Coming out of the pack with the ball is going to be, that was Gussie Bush to back that one out of there for Rancho Los Amigos. Coming over on the ball now is Juan Bellini. Bellini for Rancho Los Amigos. Juan Bellini leaves that one behind here for Alejandro Novillo Estrada. Estrada now winds up and crushes a pass down the field. All the way down here for Gussie Bush. And Gussie Bush going to drop that one right between the uprights, putting another point on the board, or putting the first point on the board, rather. And we are heading back to center field now for another bowl-in on our mounted official. And, of course, we will switch directions of play. We do this after every goal is scored in the sport of polo so that neither team gets a wind, sun, or field advantage. So pay attention. Keep track of who's scoring in which direction. And if you get confused, I'm here to help you out. So, back here at center field, ball put back on the ground. Coming out of there with the ball is going to be Bellini. Juan Bellini. Juan. With the play, working his way down the playing field here. Juan Bellini winds up, fires a shot down towards the goal mouth. No one quite there to receive it. Juan going to try and follow up his own shot here, but it's going to be picked off and taken out of there. Juan able to get back on it, sends a back shot back over towards the boards, or towards the goal mouth here, but it's going to be picked off and stolen out of there now by, I believe that is Nacho. Figueres. Figueres can't quite get a hold of that one. First one to get turned back on the ball. Paul Foster on a quick pony. Gets a hold of this one, sends it back towards the goal mouth. Can he get it done? Goes a little bit wide, and it will go over the back line wide of the goal. So we're going to have another knock-in here. To be taken by Netjets. And this ball brought back into the playing surface here with a pass over to Figueres. Spinacci, rather. Nacho brought it in. Now Nacho back in on the action here. Nacho Figueres with the play. Nacho Figueres, he's got the blue wraps on his ponies. Spinacci has the white. I will keep that in mind. Now coming in with the play, and now stealing this one back is going to be Juan Bellini. Bellini sends it over to the boards where he has his teammate here, Alejandro Navijo Estrada. Estrada loses the handle now. It's going to be picked off once again here by Figueres. Nacho Figueres with the play, working his way out here, trying to get this one out of Rancho Los Amigos territory. He sends a peg pass up the field here for Vinny Sangaline. Vinny can't quite make contact with that ball. He's going to leave it behind and picked up now by Juan Bellini for Rancho Los Amigos. Bellini now. Juan Bellini sends it over to the far boards. He's got players in motion downfield. He's got Alejandro Navijo in behind if the need arises. Bellini going to elect to send a big shot downfield. He's got Gussie Bush on the move here. Gussie, can he get a hold of the ball? Not this time. Paul Foster coming in on the action, and Foster gets whistled for his efforts. Stopping the clock here. 2 minutes and 47 seconds remain. We are, I do believe, going to take advantage of this timeout for a courtesy change. Yes, so here we see a couple players running off to the sides to hop on a fresh mount. All right, so yes, it's going to be a penalty number 5 to continue the action once we get all of our players back out on the field. This is off of the right-of-way violation. We saw Paul Foster come in and get a hold of that ball. He crossed the line a little bit, so he was whistled for his efforts. So we're going to have a penalty here going in favor of Netjets. Yeah. So here we go, back in action here. That penalty number 5 sent off the line, downfield. First one on that ball is going to be Juan Bellini, who sends it over to the far sideboards, but it's going to take a hop and a ride over the sideboards out of play for a change of possession. And here we go. Ball back in. That is Nacho Figueres sends down towards the goal mouth, trying to get a hold of Alejandra Foster. Foster can't quite get a hold of that one. Oh, she did. She did get a hold of that one. She was Alejandra Foster gets a hold of that one, puts a point on the board. Nicely done here by the team wearing the dark jerseys, Netjets. Ties us up here with 2 minutes left to play. 1-1 on the scoreboard, and we're going to switch directions to play once again and get this one back on the ground. So back at center field, Spinacci got a hold of that one momentarily. Now coming out of the play with the ball is the umpire's whistle. Stopping the action here with 1 minute, 35 seconds remaining in Chucker number 1. So the right-of-way violation here. We got a penalty 5 from the spot of the infraction. This is going to be Nacho Figueres here to do the honors. Nacho Figueres. So, Nacho Figueres back here behind the ball. Umpire calls play. Here we go. Ready to send this one back onto the playing surface. Nacho, not quite the shot he was looking for there, but he's able to follow it up himself. Ooh, look at that. Gussie Busch, though. Quick thinking, gets a hold of that ball, sets up Alejandro Navijo Estrada. Alejandro drives it back here for Gussie Busch. Gussie. Busch, his ball is sent down the field here, trying to get back a hold of that one. Unable to do so. Here comes Pablo Spinacci now in on the action. Spinacci in the corner. Gets this one turned back, trying to set up a play here for Nacho Navijo, or for Nacho Figueres, rather. We got a lot of nachos out here today. And here we go. Trying to keep this one moving downfield. Alejandro Navijo Estrada gets a hold of the ball. Sends it to the goal, but it looks like it's going to be just a little bit wide to the left-hand side. So we're going to have a knock-in here. Another knock-in coming. Umpire calls play. Here we go. Ball brought back into the playing surface here by Figueres. Nacho Figueres. Nacho. His ball up here. Trying to get a hold of Alejandra Foster. Foster dropping in on the line. Alejandra, she's got a hold of the ball. Working her way down the field. Keeping this one moving. Alejandra Foster. Can she recover this one? She's already scored once. Looking to do so again. Takes the shot. Alejandra one more time. Can she get it done? She does. Nicely done there by Alejandra Foster, who gets the second goal on the afternoon here for Netjets. And that is all we have, folks, for Chucker number 1. We'll be right back after a short break with the start of Chucker number 2 with the pull-in at center field.
There's something about when you get up early, prep the plane, and you take off, and you get that first light of day, and the air is crystal smooth. You can see forever. You have to have the right aircraft for the right flight with the right crew up front. Only Netjets can do this. The flight dissolves into the background. It should just be the here and now.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much for being here fieldside. We got a nice crowd here in the stands. Very happy to have you all with us. And for those of you who are tuned in watching online on Chucker TV, thanks for tuning in. We're live here at the Aspen Valley Polo Club, McClure River Ranch, field number 1. This is the Emma Challenge final. Chucker number 2 set to begin here. Netjets on top by 1. Both of the goals for Netjets coming off the mallet of Alejandra Foster. And here we go. Back underway. Alejandro Navijo Estrada gets a hold of this one out of the bowling. Alejandro fires a shot downfield. He's got Paul Foster on the move trying to get there. Paul Foster drops in, picks up the ball. Working this one down. Gets kicked by Pony. Picked off now by Figueres. Nacho Figueres. Nacho sends it over here out in front for his number 1, Alejandra Foster. Alejandra doing a fantastic job today. Ooh, bad luck. That one's going to take a hop over the sideboards, out of play. We're going to have a change of possession here. So Netjets hit the ball over the sideboards, out of play. Rancho Los Amigos will get possession here. So Juan Bellini brings this one back into play for Rancho Los Amigos. Bellini with the pink helmet. Juan Bellini fires a shot down. Look at that. It's going to go ahead. Oh. Man, still a live ball. It's going to get stolen out of there on the doorstep. And now sent further down the field here, trying to send it further down the field. They're kind of stuck down there in the corner. Two players come together. Who's going to come out of there with the ball? That is going to be Estrada. Novicio Estrada, Alejandro. Novicio Estrada for. And there we go. He's going to drop that one right on in, putting a point on the board for Rancho Los Amigos. Alejandro Novicio Estrada does get credit for that one. Gussie was kind of in there. I think he was running some interference for him. I couldn't tell if maybe Gussie got the last shot. But no, it was Alejandro Novicio Estrada. And we're all tied up, 2 goals apiece here at center field. Lined up on our mounted official, Mr. Dale Sweats. And coming out of there with the ball is going to be Pablo Spinacci. Spinacci drops it back behind here for Nacho Figueres. Figueres now. Ooh, bad luck. Figueres tries to get this one sent down. Couple players get turned. First one to get a hold of the ball, though, is going to be Figueres. Nacho. Nacho sends it up the field. No one there to receive it. Vinny trying to get out there. Vinny trying to get there, but it's going to be picked off here by Gussie Bush. Gussie in the corner, drops it back behind for Alejandro Novicio Estrada. Alejandro Novicio sends this one down. Up in front here looking for Gussie Bush. Gussie keeping this one moving. Gussie, he's got the number 1 on his back today. Miscues leaves it behind, but coming down the line in the perfect position is Paul Foster. Paul working his way down, trying to keep this one driving. Ooh, bad luck. Miscues on the bouncing ball, and Spinacci coming down, picking up the play once again here for Netjets. Pablo Spinacci. Spinacci still trying to keep this one moving downfield, unable to do so. He loses the handle, and Juan Bellini gets a little back shot off. First one to get turned on the ball, though, is going to be Nacho Figueres. Figueres now. He's got Alejandro Novicio Estrada keeping a close watch on him. Figueres winds up and sends a pass down here looking for his number 2. That is Vinny. Vinny Sangaline can't quite get back to it. Alejandro Foster tries to get there. Now Nacho Figueres coming down the line. Figueres. Nacho Figueres. Nacho trying to keep this one driving, and Nacho takes a shot. Comes off of a defender's pony. Oh, Juan Bellini tried to get a hold of that one. Now it's going to be Alejandro Novicio Estrada. Estrada now. Now Bellini. Bellini comes out of the pack of players with the ball. Juan Bellini crushes a pass up the field here, looking for Gussie Bush. Gussie picks up the play. Working his way down the field, keeping this one moving. Gussie Bush doing a nice job. I'm liking the energy I'm hearing from the stands. Gussie Bush continues his drive. Gussie Bush, Gussie Bush. Gussie Bush gets it done. And the crowd, they go wild. I love to hear it, guys. So here we are with 1 minute, 45 seconds left to play. We've got 3-2 on the board. I do believe we're going to take advantage of this time for our courtesy change. So we went a long way without a break in the action. So here we are going to let our players run off and hop on a fresh pony. We'll be right back in the action here. Get this game back underway. As soon as we get all of our players back out on the field, we see a couple of people taking advantage of this timeout for the courtesy change. But what a goal there. What a run and a goal by Gussie Bush. So, we have the players assembled out here, waiting on 2 to come back. Here we go. We got Bellini on his way back and Vinny on his way back. So, as soon as these 2 gentlemen get out here to the bowl in, we'll get this match back underway. 1 minute, 45 seconds left to play here in Chucker number 2. So here we have Vinny making his way back to the bowl in here. Going to get this ball put back on the ground. All right. Everyone is there. Umpire looking for a clean and proper lineup here before we put this ball back on the ground. We want to see a clean lineup. Here we go. Ball's on the ground. Juan Bellini traps that one out of the bowling. Juan Bellini. Juan sends this one downfield out in front here. He's got Paul Foster with a number 4 in his back. Paul Foster drags that ball, and he's going to escort that one right between the uprights. So nicely done here by Paul Foster, getting Rancho Los Amigos up to a 2-goal lead here. 4-2 now the score as we head back to center field once again. And back here at center field, just over a minute remaining here in chukker number 2. Going to get this ball put back on the ground. And that ball's on the ground. Coming out of there with it is going to be Alejandro Navijo Estrada. Estrada for Rancho Los Amigos. Estrada. Alejandro with the play. He's got players in motion downfield. Watt working his way down, trying to keep this one moving. And here we have the warning horn upcoming. And can we get another play done down here? Dangerously close to that end line. Paul Foster tries to get there. But the ball is going to cross over the end line wide of the goal. Out of play. So that's all we got, folks, for chukker number 2. We'll be right back after a short break with the start of our third chukker.
There's something about when you get up early, prep the plane, and you take off, and you get that first light of day. And the air is crystal smooth. You can see forever. You have to have the right aircraft for the right flight with the right crew up front. Only Netjets can do this. The flight dissolves into the background. It should just be the here and now.
White Claw Hard Seltzer, a wave of refreshment. Crafted using our unique Brew Pure process. Made pure. Nothing tastes like White Claw Hard Seltzer.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We are live here at the Aspen Valley Polo Club, McClure River Ranch Field number 1. This is the Emma Challenge Final here, 2021 edition. We've got the teams making their way back out onto the playing field, ready to start off chukker number 3. 4-2 is the score. Rancho Los Amigos on top. And we will get this one back underway here in just a second. We still got a lot of polo left to be played here. We've got 4 chukkers left here in regulation, and then, of course, we'll have our trophy and awards presentation for this match. And then, immediately following the trophies, we have a very special treat for you guys today. We got some kids wheelie polo. You see I'm sure you guys who are here in attendance have seen a couple of these kids zipping around on these wheels. We are going to have a special treat and have some wheelie polo for you guys out there following the match. So be sure to stick around for that. And those of you tuned in on Chukker TV, we will be broadcasting that as well. So stay tuned in. More about that later. We've got Nacho Figueres here, brings the ball back into the playing surface here for Netjets. Figueres sends a play up the field here to Alejandra Foster. Foster drops in, picks up the line. Alejandra Foster doing a nice job. She's already scored twice today for her Netjets team. Coming up with the ball now is going to be Alejandra Navijo Estrada. Alejandro Navijo Estrada. Ooh, bad luck there. Swings through that ball. Miscues, leaves it behind. He's able to get back on the line, though. Vinny Sangaline chasing him down. Vinny trying to get a hold of this line. Vinny coming in here, trying to get a hold of the ball, but Juan Bellini got there first. Juan Bellini winds up, crushes a pass down the field. Out in front here, he's got a couple of players, but look at that. Nacho runs some interference, gets a hold of the play. Nacho Figueres gets his pocket picked there by Gussie Bush, and Gussie gets the whistle for his efforts. So we're going to have a penalty here. Let's see what the umpire decides. What do we got there, Dale? Blocking is the call, so we're going to have a penalty 5 here from the spot of the infraction. Nacho Figueres brings this one back into play. Nacho Figueres winds up and sends a pass up the field here. He's got Alejandra Foster on the move. Can she get a hold of the ball? Bad luck, gets kicked by a pony, and it's going to be stolen out of there now by Spinacci. Spinacci tried to get a hold of that ball, but unable to do so. Now Alejandra Navijo Estrada. Estrada backs that ball over here, setting up Juan Bellini. Juan Bellini with the play now, working his way down the field. And Paul Foster drops in, picks up the play. Foster sends this ball forward. Paul Foster keeping this one moving down the field. Has he hit it a little too far? I believe so. He's going to run out of real estate. That ball going wide of the goal to the left-hand side. So with just over 4 minutes remaining here in chukker number 3, we're going to have a knock-in to be taken by the team wearing the black jerseys, Netjets. Nacho Figueres brings this ball back into the playing field. Nacho sends it up the field here. He's got 2 players in motion. Alejandra Foster drops in on the line, picks up the play. Vinny Sangaline coming in behind if the need arises, but no, it's going to be stolen out of there by Alejandro Navijo Estrada. Estrada now being chased down by Spinacci. Alejandro Navijo Estrada working on the ball here. Pablo, bad luck, gets kicked by a pony, and Estrada able to pick up the play once again. And here comes Paul Foster coming in, trying to get a hold of the ball. Where is this going to go? Paul Foster. Foster gets a hold of that one and puts another point on the board here. So, we are heading back to center field here for another bowl-in. Probably going to be a whistle here in a second once the umpire gets to center. There we go. There's the whistle. We're going to take advantage of this time for a courtesy change. So, players assembled out here at center field. We got the 2 guys that elected to utilize the courtesy change, making their way back out. Juan Bellini and Nacho Figueres. So lined up here on umpire Schwetz. Going to get this one back underway. And here we go. Ball's on the ground. We're off and working once again. Coming out of there with the ball. Alejandro Foster gets a hold of it out of the bowling. Tries to drag it forward. Unable to make it or to keep it moving. But she's followed up here by Vinny. Vinny, Sangaline, and Gussie Bush come together. Can't get a hold of it. And now it's going to be Foster sending it back up here to Vinny. Up the field to Spinacci. Pablo Spinacci. One touch. And gets a hold of that one. And Netjets puts another point on the board. So, Spinacci got the point, but got to give some credit there to Vinny on the assist. And the Vinny fan club is in the house. Coming out of there with the ball, Spinacci gets a hold of this one, picks it up, working his way down, trying to work his way down. And Spinacci follows up his own shot here, sends a pass up in front here, looking for Vinny. Vinny, can he get there? Vinny got a hold of the ball, but they run out of real estate, and it's going to go wide to the left-hand side. So, knock-in coming here. Juan Bellini brings this one into play. Bellini gives this ball a ride down the field. He's got Paul Foster out in front here. Paul drops in on the line. Looking to send this one forward here. Paul Foster, nicely done. Foster keeping this one moving. Ooh, bad luck. Can't quite keep control of that bouncing ball, and it's going to be Figueres to send it over to Spinacci now. Pablo Spinacci picks up the play, working his way down the field. Spinacci, he's got Bellini on his hip. Bellini goes a little bit forward. Spinacci still with possession here. Pablo Spinacci tries to center this one up a little bit. No one there to receive the pass. It's going to be stolen out of there now by Juan Bellini. Juan Bellini sends a shot down. Not a lot of time left to play here. Nacho Figueres picks up the play once again. Figueres comes together, and the horn goes. We have less than 30 seconds left to play as Juan Bellini picks up the play. Juan Bellini from the corner of the field sends a centering shot. He's got Gussie Bush here for the alley-oop shot. Gussie Bush gets it done. What a beautiful play that was by Juan Bellini and Gussie Bush. Gussie will get credit for that goal. And that is all we got, folks, for the first half. We'll be back after a short break with the start of Chucker number 4.
This museum was a concept that 4 men had. They were having dinner, actually, in 1978, and it was to house the memorabilia of the sport and the record keeping for here in the United States. It's the National Museum of Polo and Hall of Fame. We concentrate primarily on American players and those from other countries that have played here in the United States. When you're here at the museum, I would love for you to look at the Frederick Remington bronze. It's a 1904. It depicts a fairly violent crash where one player is on the ground and the other 2 seem to be continuing on for the play. That depicts a little bit of the strength of the horses and the physical part of the game. When you're here at the museum, there is a mallet display which tells the story of the making of the mallets. Most people think that the mallet shaft is bamboo. It's cane. The difference being bamboo is hollow and cane is solid. The horse part of this sport, it's felt that the horse is 80 to 90% of the game and the rider's ability to make that horse perform. So the thing that's been constant for 2,500 years is the horse, and without the horse, there is no game. One of my favorites is the United States Open Championship. It depicts a chalice, which actually is a tureen, and 3 horses supporting it. Chalice is to celebrate the game, and the horses are the strength of the game. We feel that the chalice shows the strength and the past, the present, and the future of the game. We have another trophy here that you should probably take a look at. It's called the Triple Crown of Polo. It depicts 3 horses in a circle, 3 riders in different positions, and it was set up to be played for at 3 different locations, and thus the one winning the 3 would win the Triple Crown of Polo.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We are live here at the Aspen Valley Polo Club, McClure River Ranch, field number 1. Emma Challenge set to continue here. This is the finals, of course, the Emma Challenge. We've got the ball on the ground, out of the bowl in here. Gussie Bush gets a hold of that one, slaps a shot back over here, looking to get a hold of one of his teammates, but this is going to be Spinacci. Pablo Spinacci picks up the play here for Netjets. Spinacci sends it down, trying to get a hold of a teammate. No one quite there. Vinny trying to get there, but Gussie Bush gets a hold of the ball first. Gussie sends it over to the far sideboards, deep in the corner. Gussie and Vinny come together. Coming out of there with the play is going to be, I believe that is Alejandro Novicio Estrada with the ball, working this one out of the pack of players. Alejandro winds up, sends a shot up the field here. He's got Paul Foster on the move. Paul Foster drops in, picks up the ball. What a beautiful approach shot here by Paul Foster. Has he hit it a little too far? He's trying to get back to this one. Paul Foster does a nice job. Almost gets it. But it's going to go just wide to the left-hand side. Bad luck there. It hits the post and goes wide. What a nice run, though, by Paul Foster. And here with the knock-in, Nacho Figueres brings this one back into play. Nacho with the pass up here to Alejandro Foster. Foster with the ball. Can't quite keep it moving, but she's followed up here nicely by Nacho, who's in the cleanup position. Nacho Figueres. Nacho Nacho still with the ball. Now he unleashes the pass down the field. Out in front here looking to find a teammate of his, but he's going to find the mallet of Alejandro Novillo Estrada instead. Alejandro Novillo with the play, runs off to the right-hand side, trying to give that player the slip. Flips a shot back here for Juan Bellini now. Bellini. Juan gets a hold of the ball. Now Bellini fires a shot downfield. He's got Foster here. Look at that. Perfectly placed pass there for Paul Foster. Foster working his way down the field. Miscues, leaves it behind. Coming in now is Vinny Sangalan. Vinny gets a hold of the ball. Gets it turned back, facing the right direction. Vinny. Following up his own shot here. Vinny Sangalan doing a nice job keeping this one moving downfield. Vinny comes together there with Alejandro Novillo Estrada, and Estrada comes away with the ball for Rancho Los Amigos. With the play, drags this one over here towards the near boards. Guys, give these players a cheer as they pass your position. They love to hear you. So here comes Juan Bellini now with possession. Juan Bellini fires, gets a little underneath that one, pops it up in the air. He's going to try to follow up his own shot here. Juan Bellini now gives that ball a ride. What a shot there by Juan Bellini. Out in front here for Gussie Bush. Bush can't quite keep control. And now it's going to be backed out of danger by Nacho Figueres. Figueres over to Spinacci. Pablo Spinacci comes together with Juan Bellini in the corner. Spinacci with the play. Flips it over here for Figueres. Nacho Figueres. Figueres winds up and sends it downfield. Out in front here, he's got Vinny Sangalan on the move. Alejandro Novillo Estrada coming through, disrupting that play, but Vinny, tried to get back on that one. Unable to make contact, though. Gussie Bush now sends a shot over here for Juan Bellini. Gussie to Bellini. And the two players come together. Coming out with the ball is going to be Spinacci. Pablo Spinacci sends a shot off to the left-hand side. Looking for Alejandra to finish it up. Alejandra Foster, she's already scored twice today. Looking to do so again. Alejandra can't quite get a hold of it, but Vinny coming down the line. Vinny gets a hold of that one and puts it on the board. We've got a whistle here. We're going to have an official timeout for a courtesy change. And Vinny Sangalan does get credit for that one. And so we're going to take advantage of this time. Yeah, so we had quite a bit of running. No one is going to take advantage of the timeout to change a horse, but we did give these players just a little bit of a breather to get back to the center here. So here we go. Ball's back on the ground. Clock ticks down once again. Coming out of there with the ball is going to be Spinacci. Pablo Spinacci sends this one down the field once again. And it's going to be stolen here by Alejandro Novillo Estrada. Estrada with the play deep in the corner here, trying to get this one turned, facing the right direction. Estrada. Alejandro Novillo Estrada. And now Alejandro Foster coming in on the action. Foster got a hold of it, but Novillo Estrada gets a hold of it once again. Steals it back here for Rancho Los Amigos. Now, Paul Foster up in front here, drops in on the line. Paul Foster does a nice job working his way down the field, trying to get this one all the way down. Has he hit it a little too far to the right? He saves it, though, but first one there is going to be Figueres to get a hold of the ball. Nacho Figueres now. Nacho. 1 minute remaining here in Chucker number 4 as Nacho working his way down the field. Now Spinacci. Pablo Spinacci sends this back up in front for Nacho Figueres. Figueres drops in, picks up the play. He's got Gussie Bush coming in, running some interference. Gussie Bush gets a hold of the ball, setting up a play here for Alejandro. And the whistle does sound, stopping the action with 45 seconds left to play. So we do have a whistle on the field. We're going to see what our umpire has to say about that. He's explaining the play to the players on the field, and I will get that information to you, the viewers, in just a second. What do we got? got there, Dale? So it is a right-of-way violation. The call on the field. Penalty number 3 going in favor of Netjets. Penalty 3 is a penalty 3 is a 40-yard shot to an open goal. All right, and here we go. Alejandro Foster will do the honors here on this 40-yard open goal shot. Alejandro Foster gets a hold of that one, sends it on down. Will it go? It does. So nicely done there. Alejandro Foster gets her team within one. There's the warning horn, and that's all we got, folks, for Chucker number 4. So we'll be right back after a short break with the start of the fabulous 5th Chucker. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We are live here at the Aspen Valley Polo Club. This is the Emma Challenge Final 2021 edition. For those of you who are just tuning in here on Chucker TV, the score is 6-5. Rancho Los Amigos wearing the red jerseys on top by 1 over Netjets. And we've got the teams lined up here at center field. We're going to get this one back underway with a bowl-in here at center field. We finished off Chucker number 4 with a penalty conversion. So here we go. The last player making their way over here to the bowl-in. Going to get this one underway in just a moment. As soon as we see a clean and proper lineup here, we'll get this ball put on the ground and get Chucker number 5 underway. Going over a few final instructions here. Players out there Ready to go. Ball's on the ground. Here we go. Alejandro Novillo Estrada gets a hold of the ball out of the bowling. Alejandro Novillo Estrada winds up and crushes the ball down the field. Has he hit it a little too far? He may have. Yes, he does. That one's going to go well wide of the goal to the right-hand side. So, we've got another knock-in coming. For the team wearing the dark jerseys, Netjets, here comes Nacho Figueres. Nacho Novillo played in the last game. Up the field here, trying to find a teammate, but it looks like, ooh, look at that. Vinny got a hold of that ball. Vinny sets up a shot here now. Alejandro back in on the action. Alejandro. Novillo Estrada sends it down the field here, trying to get a hold of, looking for maybe Gussie out there, but Alejandro going to get a hold of the ball once again here. Alejandro. Novillo Estrada going to escort that ball right between the uprights, taking back their 2-goal lead here. And we're heading back to center field once again for another bowl-in here on our mounted official, Mr. Dale Sweats. So, teams assemble here at center field. Four and a half minutes left to play here. Ball on the ground. Alejandro Novillo Estrada gets a hold of it out of the bowl-in. He's being chased down hard here by Pablo Spinacci. Spinacci trying to get up there and disrupt this play, but Alejandro Novillo Estrada unfazed and gonna just pop that ball right between the uprights and now take a commanding lead. 8-5 now the score. Rancho Los Amigos on top by 3 over Netjets. As the clock strikes 4 minutes left to play, we make our way back to center field. And here we go. Ball in the umpire's hand. Ready to get this one back on the ground. Here we go. Last player into position now. Ball on the ground. Coming out of there first. Vinny Sangaline gets a hold of the ball. Vinny avoids the hook there from Gussie Bush. Vinny working his way down. Out in front of the pack of players. Gets a little help from his pony. Sending that ball forward. Vinny on the sideboards. Digs it off the ball. Vinny doing a fantastic job here. Vinny Sangaline. Well, showing us how it's done. He's going to get his pocket pick, though. That ball now on the mallet of Juan Bellini. Bellini with the ball. Gets it turned back, facing the right direction now. Juan, he's on that gray pony out there. Juan Bellini. Still with possession from the back of the pack. Juan looking around, checking his surroundings. He's got players in motion downfield. Juan Bellini unleashes a shot downfield now. Up the field, trying to get a hold of one of his teammates, looking for Gussie Bush, but coming out of there with it is going to be Nacho Figueres. Nacho Figueres with the ball now. Gussie Bush comes in, disrupts that play. Gussie can't quite keep it with him now. It's going to be Pablo Spinacci from the back of the pack. Spinacci winds up, fires a shot downfield. Up here looking to get a hold of one of his teammates, but coming in with the ball is going to be Bellini. Juan Bellini for Rancho Los Amigos. Drops it back behind here for his number 2. That is Alejandro Novillo Estrada. Estrada sends it down. Back to Juan Bellini. Bellini sends it up the field here. He's got Spinacci coming in. Spinacci gets a hold of the ball, disrupts it just enough to prevent Bellini from getting on the ball. Now Figueres in on the action. Nacho Figueres. Ooh, bad luck there. Has a little trouble with the bouncing ball. Coming in now is going to be Bellini. Juan Bellini. Juan fighting for the ball. Now it's going to be Alejandro Novillo Estrada. Alejandro working his way down. Gussie Bush out in front. Can't quite get a hold of the ball. Who's going to get there first? Spinacci. Pablo Spinacci gets a hold of the ball, working his way out of Rancho Los Amigos territory, trying to get this one working down towards his own goal. This ball over center field. Out in front here, Nacho Figueres coming through, and the whistle sounds, stopping the action here with 1 minute and 17 seconds left to play here in Chucker number 5. So we are going to take advantage of this time for the courtesy change. So allow these players to run off and hop on a fresh mount. So we played most of this chukker without a break. So we see quite a few of the players taking advantage of this courtesy change timeout. So as soon as we get these players back out, we will get this one back underway. So this is going to be a penalty number 5 to go in favor of Rancho Los Amigos. Penalty 5 for the spot of the infraction on the right-of-way violation call out there on the field. And here we go. Players all out there. Umpire calls play. Juan Bellini back there behind the ball. He's going to do the honors and send this one back into the playing surface. 1 minute, 17 seconds left to play here in chukker number 5. Bellini sends the ball back onto the playing surface. All the way down here looking for Gussie Bush. Gussie can't quite get there. It's going to be Nacho Figueres to come away with the stolen ball. Bumping a ride out there by Bush. Now coming in on the action is Alejandro Navijo Estrada. Alejandro and Pablo come together here on a pair of gray ponies. Alejandro drops this one back here, trying to find Juan Bellini, but look at that. Vinny doing a nice job out here. Vinny Sangaline getting some work done. But it's going to be picked off here by Estrada. Alejandro Navijo Estrada sends this one down the field. Trying to get a hold of one of his teammates. He's got Paul Foster out there. Foster. There's the 30-second warning horn. Less than 30 to play out. Still a live ball. Where's that one going to end up? Coming up with the play is going to be Alejandra Foster. Alejandra Foster working her way down the field. Trying to keep this one moving. Ooh, bad luck. She miscues, but Vinny Sangaline. Look at that shot there by Vinny. What a nice ball here by Vinny Sangaline. Sends it up the field. Alejandra Foster, can she get it done? Just 5 seconds on the clock. Alejandra Foster, can she get it done? Fighting against the clock. And she runs out of time. Bad luck there. She was working her way down. And that's all we got, folks, for chukker number 5. We'll be right back after the break here. And we'll get started off with chukker number 6.
To be able to come here and play a course such as this, it's a great experience. Probably the best tee gift I've ever received, so, and that's no lie. My wife actually gave me a pair for Christmas before I played in the tournament, so this will be my 3rd pair, so I'm looking forward to it.
Over the calf, 17 and a half.
Outseam 43 and a half.
We make a personal pattern for everybody, and that takes a lot of different points on a body to draft a pattern.
I have at least 7 or 8 pair. Great golf course, and get a pair of blue jeans out of the deal is freaking awesome.
The down for that is 17 and a quarter.
What was that, about 32?
Yep, you nailed it.
Same thing you've been wearing since high school.
6 and a half.
No, that's fine.
Thanks so much for being here, and good luck today on the course. We will do a true shotgun start today, so good luck today, and y'all have a great time.
People aren't accustomed to getting a gift like custom pants at a golf tournament, but for clubs that do offer that to their members, it's been a success every time because it's so unique, it's so different, and it's an American-made product that's custom. You get measured for it, you get to design it and pick it. Who doesn't like that?
Getting a pair of jeans from Blue Delta is a great gift, something unique, something that they normally wouldn't get that they really appreciate.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We are live here at the Aspen Valley Polo Club Getting ready to get chucker number 6 underway here of the Emma Challenge Final. Got two great teams out there. Wearing the red jerseys, we have Rancho Los Amigos lining up with Gussie Bush, Alejandro Navijo Estrada, Juan Bellini, and Paul Foster. On the other side of things, in the darker jerseys, Netjets, they line up with Alejandro Foster, Vinny Sangaline, Pablo Spinacci, and Nacho Figueres. Players are making their way back out onto the field. And we've got a couple players still making their way back out. And as soon as we get all the players out there, we will get this one back underway. Players are taking their time to get back out there. Maybe going over a little bit of strategy on the way out to start the 6th and final chucker. And here we hear the umpire blow his whistle saying, come on, guys. We got to get underway. We still have trophies and awards following this chucker for this match. For the winners, the runners-up, the best playing pony, and the MVP. And then we have a very special treat for you folks. After this match, we will have some wheelie polo, some kids wheelie polo. I'm sure the fans here in the stands, you guys have seen the kids zip it up and down the field here on these wheels. These are actually called electric unicycles, the EUCs, if you will. So the kids will be playing some wheelie polo after this match. So stay tuned. Don't go anywhere, folks. Those of you who are here fieldside with us, don't go anywhere. This is going to be a fun little match to watch. Following this game, we will see some of our future talent out there on the wheelies. So this ball was still on the playing field when the double horn went. So we will begin things off here with a bowl-in from the center to the boards to start us off here in chucker number 6. 8-5 the score. Rancho Los Amigos on top. Teams lined up here on umpire Dale Schwetz. And here we go. Ball's on the ground. Dangerously close to that end line here with the bowl in. Who's going to come away with the ball? Looking like it's going to be Alejandro Navijo Estrada. Alejandro working his way out, but he's going to lose the handle there momentarily. Gussie Bush got a touch on it, but it's going to be Nacho Figueres now. Figueres. Nacho. Together there with Juan Bellini. Juan Bellini clears out of the way. And Nacho takes a shot towards the goal, trying to set up a play here for one of his teammates. But coming out of there with it is going to be Estrada. Alejandro Navijo Estrada here with the ball, working his way out. Loses the handle, drops it back behind here. His number 1 now, Gussie Bush in control. Gussie Bush working his way down the field. Gussie trying to get it through that pack of players, unable to do so. That ball going to be kind of left behind here. Vinny gets a slight touch on it, trying to set up a play for a teammate, but Alejandro comes through. Now Gussie picking up the action. Gussie Bush. Gussie. And there we go. Gussie unleashes a shot downfield out in front, trying to find Paul Foster, but it's going to be picked up there by Spinacci. And coming up with the ball now is Nacho Figueres. Figueres. Nacho Figueres. Winds up, sends a shot down the field out in front here. He's got his number 1. That is Alejandro Foster. Alejandro Foster dropping in, picking up the ball. Ooh, bad luck, kick by Pony. Now Bellini sends a shot back over here for Estrada. Estrada can't cut. Now it's going to be picked off once again by Bellini. Juan Bellini in control, working his way down the field. Figueres coming in. Figueres can't make contact. Now Juan Bellini picks it up once again, sends it downfield. Out in front here, he's got Paul Foster on the move. Foster picks it up, working his way down. Can he get this one done? And look at that. It's going to be backed out of there by Figueres. Nacho Figueres setting up a play here for Vinny Sangaline. Vinny now to Spinacci. Spinacci. Vinny goes downfield. Spinacci with the play. Pablo Spinacci, not what he wanted to do there. Juan Bellini got a slight touch on it. First one to get turned, though, is going to be Spinacci. Pablo Spinacci. Sent over here, and Alejandro Foster drops it up. Alejandro Foster. Now it's going to be Bellini. Juan Bellini. Now coming up with the ball is going to be Gussie Bush. Gussie here with the play. 3.5. He's going to drop that one back behind here and send it down. Alejandro Navijo Estrada. One quite there to receive the pass. It's going to be picked up here by Nacho Figueres. Figueres now gets a hold of the ball, gets it turned back, facing the right direction. Nacho Figueres. Now Spinacci pops that one high in the air, poked out of the air by Alejandro Navijo Estrada. Alejandro slaps a shot back over here. He's got Gussie Bush on the move. Gussie working his way down, trying to get this one moving downfield. Passes looking for Paul Foster. Foster, can he get there? He does. Paul Foster gets a hold of the ball, but leaves it behind. And Gussie Bush tried to get there, but it's going to be Nacho Figueres now. Figueres with the pass over to Spinacci. Pablo Spinacci with the ball, working his way down the field. He's got Vinny Sangaline on the move. Vinny picks up the play, working his way down the field, trying to get this one all the way down to the goal mouth. Vinny gets a little underneath that one, checks up, lets that ball settle. Vinny Sangaline just sticking ball, and he's all by himself. Vinny Sangaline miscues, leaves it behind, and coming in on the action now is going to be Juan Bellini. Bellini winds up now, sends a shot over. We've got 2 minutes left to play here in regulation time as Alejandro Navijo Estrada drops in, picks up the play. Alejandro Navijo Estrada with the ball, working his way down the field, leaves it. Now it's going to be Figueres. Nacho Figueres gets a hold of the loose ball play. Gets a hold of this one, working his way down. Nacho Figueres with the ball. He's got Alejandro downfield. Nacho pops it up in the air, trying to get back on the ball. Nacho winds up, sends it up the field. He's got Alejandro on the move, playing the number 1 position. Dropping in here, Alejandra Foster. Can she get it done? Alejandra puts another point on the board for Alejandra, and Netjets gets her team within 2. And now we're heading back to center field here for another bowl-in on our mounted official, Mr. Dale Sweats. And the whistle sounds, stopping the clock. 1:06 remaining here in Chucker number 6. So we will take advantage of this timeout for our courtesy change. This being the first break in the action that we've had. Got a lot of tired ponies out there. So, as soon as we get that player back, we'll get this one back underway. So, we're still here at center field, waiting on one more player. Vinny making his way back out onto the field as we speak. So, Vinny Sangaline making his way back out onto the playing field here to join the pack of players at center. 1 minute, 6 seconds left to play here in regulation time. Don't go anywhere, folks. We will have trophies and awards and a kids' wheelie game once we get this one finished. So ball's on the ground, and we're off and working here. Working this one out of the bowling is going to be Nacho Figueres. Figueres now winds up, sends a pass up there, looking to get a hold of Vinny Sangaline. Vinny dropping in, picking up the play, wants some redemption. Vinny Sangaline. Vinny gets it done here. Nicely done there by Vinny. Gets his team within 1. So we will play out the seconds of this match. Seeing as this is the last game or last chucker in regulation time. There's the 30-second warning horn. We will play out the final 30 seconds. So as soon as the players make their way back over here to center field, we'll get this ball put back on the ground. Umpire Dale Sweats has the ball ready to put back on the ground. 10 seconds remaining. And here we go. Ball's on the ground. Paul Foster gets a hold of it out of the bowl, and here comes the warning or here comes the horn. There we go, folks. That's all we got. What a fun match this was. Don't go anywhere, ladies and gentlemen. We will have trophies and awards right here in front of the stadium. And then, of course, our special treat for you, we will have a wheelie game. We are going to play 6-on-6. Got a bunch of young, talented kids out here. They've been practicing the whole game. So we will have a great matchup here for you with the wheelies. But right now we're going to go to a commercial break while we wait for the players to come over for the trophy and awards presentation. All right, folks, welcome back. Thanks for staying tuned. Thanks for sticking around. We got the trophies and awards ready to get underway here in just a second. As soon as we get all of our players into position, we have our friends here from Netjets in the house. We got the representatives here, sales execs here from Netjets. We've got Kurt Kipner and James Sparks here to do the honors and present our awards for these two fantastic teams. We got prizes for the winners, the runners-up, and the most valuable player. So, as soon as we get Paul Foster into position, we'll get this trophy and award presentation underway. And then, as you can see around, we have the kids on the wheelies. They are ready and raring to go. We're going to get the kids' wheelie match underway as soon as we're done with our prizes. So stay tuned. Don't log off just yet here if you're watching on Chucker TV. Keep an eye out on this. So we have all of the players here. We're going to start things off here with the runners-up. We're going to give the awards to the Netjets team first. Playing number 1 for Netjets today, Alejandro Foster. And, of course, we do have Kurt Kipner and James Sparks here, the two representatives from Netjets. Alejandro, if you want to get in the middle of the two guys, get a nice photo. There we go. And next up, playing the number 2 position today, Vinny Sangaline. And the Vinny cheering squad goes wild. There we have Vinny. Playing the number 3 position today, Pablo Spinacci. There we go. Nice photo op here for Spinacci. And rounding out the lineup, playing the number 4 back position for Netjets today, Nacho Figueres. Congratulations to the Netjets team. Came up a little short of the W today, but they made it to the final. So next up, we got the winning team, Rancho Los Amigos. Playing the number 1 position today, we got Gussie Bush. Next up, playing the number 2 position, Alejandro Novillo Estrada. And my man, Juan Bellini, playing the number 3 position. And last but definitely not least, we've got the number 4 position, Paul Foster. Congratulations, Paul. Congratulations to the Rancho Los Amigos team. And we do have one more award to give here real quick before we finish up. We've got the MVP award. We have this amazing MVP plaque here. Today's MVP goes to Gussie Bush. Congratulations, Gussie. Well deserved, man. You played a great game out there today. And so, thank you so much to the Netjets team. We are going to say goodbye for now. We're going to now present the Perpetual Trophy here to the winners of the Emma Challenge. This is the Emma Challenge Cup. Presented here to Rancho Los Amigos. Congratulations, guys. What a great game. What a great match. And, of course, our Netjets representatives here, James and Kurt. Thank you guys so much for being here today. And now we'll get one with just the team. And we will get this photo op done. And then as soon as we get all of this stuff out of the way, we're going to go ahead and dive right on into wheelie polo. We got some fun stuff happening here. We're going to have 2 long chuckers here for the wheelie polo. So here we go. Congratulations to both teams. Getting some photo opt-in with our Netjets representatives with the Netjets team. All right. So, ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, we're going to get this trophy table moved out of the way and dive on into some wheelie polo. So, keep an eye out on the playing field. If we could, please have all of the spectators back up off the boards. I know it is a little less dangerous out there with no horses, but still, just for the sake of the rules, we need to have all the spectators off of the boards here once we get going here with the wheelie polo. So, all right. So we got the table being moved out of the way. Ladies and gentlemen, I need you to please clear the playing field. All right, folks, ladies and gentlemen, I need everyone to please clear the playing field. We're going to get this wheelie match underway. So, Gussie, that means you too. All right, guys, I need everyone to please back up off the sideboards. Please, guys, I need you off the field. Please. Okay. All right, so we are still live here on Chucker TV. If we could, please have everyone back just a couple steps up. And we're going to get this one underway. So this, ladies and gentlemen, I would like to introduce you to the sport of kids wheelie polo. Keep an eye out on this field. We are ready to go. We're going to have two 10-minute chuckers. Two 10-minute chuckers. We're going to keep tally over here on a score sheet. Now, so here we go. Ready to get this one underway. We've got the clock is ticking down now. We're live here with wheelie polo. We got a bunch of players out there on the field. We're playing 5-on-5. And coming in, Artemio Figueres with the ball. Artemio, and now he's going to get his pocket picked here by Fran Spinacci. Spinacci sends this one back over here, but Artemio coming back in on the action here for the team in blue. Artemio, can he get this one done? Into Piedes coming in on the action. Nah, this time it's going to be picked off here by the team in green once again, working their way down the field. That is Antonio Aguirre out there. Antonio working his way down. Look at that. What a centering shot here by Antonio. And it's going to be picked off here. I believe that is Emmett. I think that's Emmett. I'm not sure. Oh, no, that was Lorenzo. Got it. Okay, so now we got Antonio Aguirre back in on the action. Antonio sends it over here. Santos, Novicio, Estrada gets there. Now coming in on the action is Fran Spinacci. Fran Spinacci. Taking it around the long way. Fran Spinacci takes a shot at the goal. And that's a goal on the board here. So Fran Spinacci gets credit for that one for the team in green. Continuous play action here. Artemio Figueres. So here we go. Lorenzo trying to get there. Now coming up with the ball. Into Piedes. Into over here. Now it's picked off here by Antonio Aguirre. Antonio Aguirre with the play. Working it around the long way here. Trying to keep this one moving downfield. Oh, uh-oh. We got a kid off a wheel, but quick recovery here. Now, Antonio sends this one down. Fran Spinacci picks it up. Fran Spinacci. Fran Spinacci still with the ball. Winds up. Takes a shot at the goal. Goal. So that's another one here for Fran Spinacci. So the team in green with 2 points on the board now. Coming back in on the action. This is continuous play. Artemio Figueres. Artemio sends this one down. Trying to find a teammate. Now Silver coming in. Silver Estrada. Novicio Estrada with the ball. Silver picks it up. Working his way down the field here. Trying to keep this one moving down. What's going to happen here? Fran Spinacci coming back in on the action. Fran and Artemio come together. Fran Spinacci. And another one. This kid's looking for MVP today. Fran Spinacci with 3 points. All right, still plenty of time left to go. We're playing 2 10-minute chuckers here for the kids on the wheelies. Now, coming back in on the action here. What's going to happen? They're fighting for this ball. Antonio Aguirre. Antonio keeping this one moving downfield. Trying to keep this one alive. Into goes for a play there. Now that is going to be Santos, but that one's going to go wide. So still 3-0 here in chucker number 1. Coming back in on the action here is Artemio Figueres. Artemio winds up, sends this one back into the playing surface. Oh, look at that. Tried to grab it out of the air, unable to do so. Now coming in on the action. Damn it, now. Where's this ball going to go? So, it's going to be Silver. Silver trying to keep this one under control. We got a wheel down. Kids back up on wheels. Here we go. Into back on his wheel. Where's that little ball? Now here comes Fran Spinacci. And that's going to be stolen out of there. Saved there by Artemio Figueres. Artemio. Now Lorenzo. Lorenzo with a nice shot here. Drops it down right in front of Santos and Fran Spinacci. Fran gets a hold of the ball. Inda goes for the steal. Inda Piedes. Nicely done here. Inda tried to get this one stolen. Unable to keep this one moving forward. Now Antonio Aguirre in on the action. Antonio comes together there with Inda. Now Antonio back in the driver's seat. Sends this one all the way down. Can he get this one done? Fran Spinacci coming in. But no, it's going to be Artemio Figueres to steal this one away. Now Fran Spinacci. Fran trying to get this one moving. Now Inda Piedes in control. Inda Piedes for the team in blue. Inda trying to get back in on the action now. Fran Spinacci now. Artemio. What's going to happen here? They're still fighting for the ball. Fran Spinacci zigging and zagging, trying to get this one all the way down back to the goal mouth. Fran Spinacci, can he get this one done? Now, coming back in on the action is Artemio. Artemio. Now, Antonio Aguirre comes together with Artemio. Now, Fran Spinacci back in on the action. Francisco Spinacci doing a nice job here. And that one is wide. So, no goal on that one. Here we go. Knocking coming from Artemio. Artemio Figueres. Artemio sends this one down the field. Trying to find a teammate, but he's going to find the mallet of Fran Spinacci. Spinacci leaves it behind here for Antonio. Antonio winds up, fires it down the field. Antonio to Fran. Fran looking to get it back over towards the goal. A couple players come together. Santos coming in on the action. Fran now steals this one back from Artemio. Fran Spinacci. Fran Spinacci. Can he get this one done? Fran Spinacci sends it down. Wide. So still 3-0 is the score. As Artemio brings this one back into the playing field. Artemio Figueres. That one's going to be trapped by Antonio Aguirre now coming up with a play. Where's this ball going to go? Fran Spinacci picks up the play. Fran Spinacci working his way down the field. Look at these kids go. And down the field here on these wheelies. And that one's going to go wide. So here we go. Back in action here. Fran Spinacci picks this one up out of the air. Sends it way over there, but poked out of the air now. Coming up with the ball, Fran. Fran Spinacci in on the action here. Santos coming in behind if the need arises. They're fighting for it. Now it's going to be picked up here. Lorenzo still with the ball. Now it's going to be stolen out of there by Aguirre. And that one's going to go just wide again. Artemio with the bring in here. Artemio sends it over here. Lorenzo. Working this one down the field, trying to keep this one alive. And it's going to be backed out of here. Inda Piedes gets a hold of it momentarily, but he's losing the handle now. Coming up with the play, Artemio Figueres. Artemio. There's the 30-second warning horn. 30 seconds to play. Here we go. Coming back out. Look at that shot downfield. No one quite there to receive it. It's going to be picked off here. Fran Spinacci sends it back, and now Artemio back in on the action. And look at that. Santos steals the ball back, but Artemio gets turned around and picks it up. Inda Piedes downfield calling for the pass. And not a whole lot of time left. Here we go. There's the double horn. That's it for chucker number 1. 3-0 is the score. Now we're going to keep going. So we're going to Normally at this time in between chukkers, we'd go to a commercial break and allow the players to hop on a fresh pony, but their wheels are all charged up. We're going to keep this one going. Give them a quick second here to collect their thoughts. And so here we have the players lined up here on our mounted, or on our. Where's Dale's wheel? We need to get Dale's wheel back out here. So here we go. Players making their way back out. We're ready to get underway. And here we go. Fred Spinacci steals the ball out of the ball in here, Fred. Ooh, bad luck. That ball takes a hop over the sideboards, out of play. And we're going to have a change of possession here. So, as you can see out there, the people that are here in the stands, every player out there does have a helmet, and they do have eye protection as well. It's all about the safety here. And the wind kind of caught that ball. It's going to be still on the playing field here. Where's that ball going to go? Fran Spinacci coming in on the action. Fran Spinacci continuing this ball down the field here. Fran Spinacci, he's got Artemio coming in. Artemio disrupts that play now. Antonio Aguirre ain't on the action. Antonio Aguirre winds up for the shot. Not where he wanted to place that ball. It's going to be stolen out of here. Now what's going to happen? Santos with an attempt, but the ball goes wide. And now Artemio Figueres winds up, pops that ball high in the air. Now Silver jumping in on the action. Silver couldn't quite make a play. Now Inda Piedes in here. Inda, where's that ball going to go? And coming down the line, Artemio up here. And Abel gets a hold of that one. Nicely done here. So Blue finds himself on the score sheet. Yeah, so 3-1 now the score. As we make our way back into the playing surface. Continued action play, similar to the arena style. So, that ball sent down Santos. Now coming in on the action. This is going to be, I believe, that is Solon. Solon trying to get there. Saved, though. Here comes Inda Piedes now. Inda Piedes sends this one down up in front. Lorenzo couldn't quite get there. Now coming in on the action is going to be, who's going to get there? It's going to be Artemio. Artemio now. And I think that was Solon Tamplin here. Solon sends it back up the field here. Picked off by Spinacci. Fran Spinacci. Now, Aguirre now. Antonio Aguirre working his way down. Look at that powerful shot downfield. Out in front. Solon got a touch on it. Now it's going to be Artemio. Artemio Figueres with the play, working his way back out, down and around. Coming up with the ball. Look at that. Nice hook there. And Inda Piedes working his way down. Inda. Can he keep this one alive? Not this time. It's going to be stolen out of there. And coming up, Artemio Figueres. And that one will go just a little bit wide. So, knock-in coming. And here we go. Ball brought back into play here by Antonio Aguirre. Aguirre sends it over here looking for Fred Spinacci. He's got Santos going downfield. Santos goes down for the pass, but Inda disrupts that play. And coming up with the ball is going to be Artemio. Artemio, look at how fast these kids are going on these wheels. Artemio loses the handle on that one. Miscues. Now Santos coming in on the action. Santos drops it back behind. And look at that. Now it's going to go just a little bit wide. So score remains 3-1 here in chukker number 2. 4 minutes left to play. About 4 minutes left, guys. And Silver coming in, picking up the play momentarily, but it's going to be, well, Lorenzo got a touch on it now. Coming out of there with it, Antonio Aguirre. Antonio sends it over here, picked off now by Fran Spinacci. Fran, can he get another point on the board? And he does. Nicely done there by Fran Spinacci. Fran Spinacci gets another point, so 4-1 now the score. As we make our way back into the playing surface. Coming up with the ball now, Antonio Aguirre. Antonio trying hard to get another point here, but it's going to go wide. Now, ball brought back into play here. Artemio Figueres. Artemio brings the ball back in. Looking around, checking his surroundings. He's got players in motion downfield. What's he going to do? Artemio. Oh, bad luck. Artemio miscues, leaves that one behind. And picked off here by Fran Spinacci on the loose ball play. Fran Spinacci gets another point on the board. Five to 1 now the score. As this ball brought back in. Here comes Inda Piedes gets his pocket pick there by Santos. Now grabs this one out of the air. Coming down the line. Artemio to keep this alive. What's going to happen here? Uh-oh. Little bit of a spill. They're still on their feet, though. Coming up. You cannot make a play on the ball unless you're on your wheel. We're making up these rules as we go. Oh, look at that. Oh, that one was wide. I thought they got another point on the board, but it was wide. So here comes Antonio Aguirre. Sends it down the field. Inda can't quite reach that one. Now Artemio picks up the play. Artemio, Figueres, Artemio. Doing a nice job here. Artemio trying to keep this one alive. Loses the handle. Now it's going to be Fran Spinacci. Spinacci now sends it over here with the alley-oop play for Antonio Aguirre and gets another one on the board. So 6-1 now the score. 2 minutes left to play, guys. 2 minutes. And back in the action here is Artemio Figueres. Artemio working his way down the field. Artemio and Aguirre come together. Artemio, uh-oh. And here we got Fran Spinacci getting back up. Now Silver, now Artemio. And we got another wheel down. He's still on his feet, though. Coming back in on the action. Sends this one down. Little bit of a cut shot coming here. Lorenzo, can he keep this one alive? Not this time. Inda in on the action now. Antonio Aguirre back under control. Antonio Aguirre working his way down the field here. Antonio. Oh, no. Still play. Coming up now is Inda. Inda Piedes leaves that one behind here for Artemio. Artemio Figueres winds up and sends the ball down the field. Coming up with the ball now is going to be Fran Spinacci, who leaves it behind here for Antonio. Antonio. That ball goes just a little bit wide. Under a minute, guys. Under a minute left to play. As that ball goes to the mallet here of Inda Piedes. There's the 30-second warning horn. Less than 30 to play out. And Fran Spinacci coming through. Picking up the ball. Fran Spinacci winds up, sends it down. He's got a player down here trying to get a hold of it. Antonio Aguirre. And that one's going to go wide. Just about 10 seconds remaining here. So it looks like the team in green is going to come home victorious. There we go, folks. That's all we got. What a fun little match that was. Give these kids a round of applause, folks. And so congratulations to both of these teams. Ladies and gentlemen, tuned in on Chucker TV. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for being with us all day here. My name's Cale Newman on behalf of everyone here at Chucker TV and the Aspen Valley Polo Club. We will see you guys on the next broadcast.